Hi everyone, my name is Zukiswa Majola. Today we are here in Puma in Cape Town and I'm going to learn about Lucinda's job as she is the Sportstyle team head.
Good day, Cindy speaking. Oh yes, hi. See you now. What up, Zukiswa? Good and you? I'm Lucinda, everyone calls me Cindy. But welcome to Puma.
Thank you so much, it's so lovely to be here.
Are you excited to learn? I'm so excited to show you how dope my industry is. Let's go. So this is our South African head office. Puma is a global company, so our main hub is, or the mothership as we call it, is based in Germany. It's a small town in Germany called Herzogenbosch. I know you can't spell that. So this is where all our salespeople sit. That's my desk over there.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the trophies and the odds. I'm just in awe.
Oh yeah, these are just little awards that we give to our sales team members. If we perform and target, lots of it is performance-based as we go on, because every company has targets that we need to reach. You would have seen the buzz downstairs. That's because we made our monthly target and we get to celebrate that.
Oh, okay. I just love that you guys are motivating your employees. That's wonderful.
Well, we are very employee-centric. Our employees are the heart of the brand, and that's how we'll continue to move forward. We are top employer for 2021. One of your questions was about and your motivation about the materials, and you wanted to get
Yes, the materials, like how does it come together? Why do you choose certain materials?
So that's mainly done by our global team because we're a local hub. So all the designing gets done by our international team. They have a creative director and they have this design up where they decide what materials based on the trends for the season.
Okay, so is there anyone who does the design here in South Africa?
We do a few designs based on our local sporting teams we sponsor. So that's done on like Sundowns, exactly. So that's the part we get designed. And like Cotton Fest, we were involved with that collab, and that's where we get to play a bit when it's localized. And then a lot of the work that gets done here is based with our marketing teams as well as the sales team. So with the sales team or myself as a category manager, so that's actually what I do. I manage one of our business units, or 3 of them at least, which is Sportstyle, which is the fashion end. And then we have performance, and we have motorsport. We have a few business units that devise the product we put into the marketplace. So Zukiswa, welcome to the showroom. This is where we meet all our customers and we sell into our products. So we're in between seasons at the moment. There's actually almost nothing I can disclose in terms of the product besides what's behind me. This is a few snippets of what we actually do.
Oh wow.
And the product is the basis of our business. This is what we sell, and this is what helps Puma generate the turnover that we can support our staff, all the departments going. This is our currency basically. This is what we put into the market. So you were asking about the designs. Every design happens from global within the creative, and we actually work like 12 months in advance. So we select the ranges based on what global offers us, and then we have to present that to the market. Our customers like sports team, we have to sell into them 6 months in advance. And from that, they would select what's best for their business, and then we go into store, and that's where we really have to make sure it works. Because what the consumer wants is ultimately the most important. And if the consumer doesn't like what we have, we're in trouble.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
The showroom is so huge. I'm seeing a lot of really dope clothing here and items, different designs. It's just so cool.
What's most important for Puma is the sport culture. So culture and sport culture drives everything that we do. So whatever we fuse into the fashion end has to have a sport aspect about it, because that's what makes us authentic. We are a sports brand since 1948. So we're around for a long time already, almost 70 plus years. And Puma South Africa is actually celebrating their 20th anniversary this year.
Oh wow, so it's been 20 years here.
In South Africa, yeah.
So what exactly do you do?
So I manage the categories like I highlighted in terms of sports style, and I have to oversee everything how that looks from when the customers see it to how it ends up in the marketplace.
Okay, so how does the fashion and the sports combine together?
It's actually a long process. I mean, and that happens on the global end. So, and this is across any retailer or any fashion brand. We spend months looking at trends, looking at what's happening, what's really working in terms of the product's performance, and then we start putting the ranges together in terms of what the consumer is looking for. And that's all based on how the consumer buys, what they like, and that sort of thing. And that's how the categories get put together. So it's a long-winded process. Like some of these are 18 months in the making, and I can't even show that to you yet. And it will only come out in 6 months' time. In our Select, which is the pinnacle of our brand, and that's something we navigate, we choose the collaborations that speak to the South African consumer. So we have pronouns, we have Haribo in store right now. That's some of our partnerships, which is really fun and quirky, and that drives the brand heat sort of all the way down into the core value or the core product of our business that we see turning on in various retailers.
So how exactly do you guys choose the ambassadors?
Well, the ambassadors, again, it's chosen by the global teams. We choose the ones that resonate with the consumer, that they stand for something, they speak for something. Nomzamo is one of those, who's one of a female activist, this amazing human being.
She is amazing.
And then marketing would identify that. And what's great is we choose ambassadors that are part of our family. So that's more on the marketing side, but I'm also passionate about that. So they're part of our family, and we're able to integrate them into doing things for women. We brought Nomzamo down for a talk with one of the girls group we're involved with in terms of our social responsibility. And they really need to speak to the brands. They need to identify with our values that we stand for: brave, determined, confident, joyful. Those are Puma's brand values. And obviously our mission, which is to push sport forward.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's go check out Sports Scene. Zukiswa, here we are at Sports Scene. This is the Puma Women's section, and this is Ibtisam Adams, the head buyer for Sports Scene. She's responsible for signing off every single product item in the store, and also very important to Puma's business that she likes our stuff.
Welcome to Sports Scene, and congratulations on winning the competition. Well done.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for Ibtisam about the customer experience or about Puma within the space?
I just want to know, like, what do you choose the products based on?
So there's a lot of things that's like a combination of things. I don't know if Cindy's mentioned, we select this product 6 months in advance. A lot of aspects goes into that, trend research, performance of the previous seasons before that, and we kind of mix the two together and find the common line between that. So then we'll select the product based on good performance, and if it's trend relevant, and obviously brand equity, Puma being a popping brand, we'll select the product, and that's how we select it.
Oh, okay, wow.
She's being modest. There's a lot more work that goes into that. Like, it's really up to Puma to perform in the space and for the customer to want it. But Sporting does a great job in making a retail experience for their consumers. And Puma has to show up really well to stand out amongst all the other brands and make the customer choose it.
Yeah, so it is a collaborative approach between Puma and Sports Scene, and together we work on how do we land Puma within the Sports Scene space, how do we best show up for the customer, showcasing it, putting looks together, and customer buys it, and then that cycle starts all over again.
Because Sports Scene does have trendy outfits out here on Puma.
Well, yeah, they carry more of our premium collections in terms of our sports style prime offering, and we see how that executes in store. I mean, we have some great franchises behind us that are working really well at the moment, if I do say so myself. The Cruise Rider being one of them in terms of the ladies silhouettes. So those that you're seeing in store, a really great price point at a 1,699. Flagging it totally. Is one of the key performance for us in terms of the ladies space. Ladies being a key part of our business and how their products show up.
I love that. So that's it for me, guys. I've been moved by these two heroes, and thank you guys for being here. I'm so inspired. I just feel like I can take over the world, literally.
You're so welcome. We look forward to your journey, and we look forward to seeing how we inspired you, and hopefully you end up in our industry.
I look forward to working with Puma as a model, yes. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the next episode.